Today is January 15th on the Chinese lunar calendar, which means it's the Lantern Festival today. Happy Lantern Festival! 元宵节快乐! This day is celebrated because it is the first full moon of the new year. And as mentioned in my video, a few customs of the Chinese New Year and Spring Festival. Today is the last day of these Spring Festival celebrations, and thus it is a good day to discuss one of the most well-known poems about the Lantern Festival. It is so well known that Baidu, China's go-to search engine, took its name from the poem, specifically from the most famous line of the poem, 众里寻他千百度，蓦然回首，那人却在灯火阑珊处. The poem is titled 青玉案元夕, and it was written by Song Dynasty poet 辛弃疾. The poem is in the form of 宋词, which means it is supposed to be performed with music. Unfortunately for us, the music of that era has been lost. All we have left are the words. These type of poems follow a 词牌, which dictates the number of characters used, the tonal pattern, and the syntactical structure of the poem. In the case of this poem, the 词牌is 青玉案 and the title is 元夕, which means the night of the Lantern Festival. Here is the poem in full. 青玉案元夕辛弃疾，东风夜放花千树，更吹落星如雨。宝马雕车香满路，凤箫声动，玉壶光转，一夜鱼龙舞。蛾儿雪柳黄金缕，笑语殷殷暗香去。众里寻他千百度，蓦然回首，那人却在灯火阑珊处. Let's break it down. 东风夜放花千树. The east wind blows in the night, thousands of flowers blooming on trees. Here the east wind is the winds of spring, and the flowers are the fireworks and lanterns lighting the streets. 更吹落星如雨. The wind blows, and the stars fall like the rain. The stars here refers to the fireworks. 宝马雕车香满路. Decorated carriages drawn by decorated horses, the street is filled with fragrance. 凤箫声动，玉壶光转，一夜鱼龙舞. The music is moving, the moon is glowing, one night of lanterns dancing. Here the music is from a type of instrument called 箫, and the jade pot is referring to the full moon. 鱼龙舞 refers to fish and dragon-shaped lanterns that are moving about as if dancing. 蛾儿雪柳黄金缕. This line is describing the kinds of accessories women wore during their outings. 笑语殷殷暗香去. Here it describes the woman wearing those accessories, chatting and laughing as they walk past the narrator. The fragrance refers to the sachet women wore. 众里寻他千百度. I searched for them in the crowd many, many times. I'm using them for 他 because back then the word was gender neutral. This is where Baidu took their name, very appropriate for a search engine. 蓦然回首，那人却在灯火阑珊处. Suddenly I looked back, and that person was standing where the lights were dim. The first half of the poem describes the festive atmosphere of the Lantern Festival, and the second half of the poem describes the narrator's search for a specific person in the crowd, giving the poem a romantic twist, which is fitting because the holiday was a romantic one during dynastic China. Back in those days, women were confined to the home, but during the Lantern Festival, they were allowed to leave their homes, mingle with others, and enjoy the festivities. It was a day for lovers to meet and spend time together. And that's a look at the poem behind the name of the search engine Baidu. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter. Happy Lantern Festival!